Usual ritual from the referee, checking the gloves, checking the gum shield. All fighters use the same gloves.
Seconds out, please. Round one.
So Vikas of India in the red corner, Yasen Radev of Bulgaria emerging from the blue corner. Both of these two orthodox fighters. Physically, you can see that Vikas has got a bit on Radev, you would say, slightly taller. He looks quite lean, quite angular. Be interesting to see if he uses what looks like to be a reach advantage that comes with that height advantage. These two just standing off each other at the minute, just having a little bit of a look. Radev trying to close the space down there. Vikas just moving to his right through that right hand. Darts in with the jab, didn't quite reach with it. Radev's got to try and get in close. Did there, dipped to his left through the right hand, and that did land. Just a little feint with the front foot there from Vikas, trying to see if he can draw something from Radev, and it's interesting to watch this at the minute because neither one of them really wants to commit too much. Right hand there from Vikas. Solid looking right hand there from Radev. I think it might have been half blocked. Good jab there from Vikas. Be good to see him use that a little bit more, because he can catch Radev with it as Radev is on the way in. It doesn't necessarily have to be the heaviest jab in the world. It doesn't have to snap his head back, but if he just hits him with it at all as he's coming forward, it's going to send him off balance. And as I've said in previous fights, he'll have to then start again, reset and start again. And he got caught on the way in there, definitely Radev. Right hand from Vikas was a decent shot. Decent right hand there from Radev, and the referee says no knockdown, but I thought he did get caught with a shot there because he fell short, Vikas, and he was stuck in no man's land, and Radev definitely let one go. I'll be interested to see the replay of that between rounds. It might have been that there was a little bit of a balance issue once the punch was landed, but I thought the punch did start that. We'll see. But you can see what happened to Vikas there. He fell short, and he got his feet stuck. And Radev saw that he did and looked to try and capitalise. Good short right hand there from Radev. Knockdowns in and of themselves in AIBA boxing do not result in any kind of point deduction like in professional boxing. It's, as I've been saying, it's about interpreting dominance for the judges at ringside. And they choose to do that on the balance of the 3 minutes of what they feel has landed, on what they feel has had an effect. So Radev has got it, 10-9 with 4 of the judges. The Polish judge at the bottom there, Maciej Dziurgot, has gone 10-9 to Vikas. So a good start for the Bulgarian. Vikas up against it now. If you drop that first round in a 3-round fight, then you've got to go after it in the second round.
Seconds out, please. Round 2.
Well, we didn't get to see the knockdown that wasn't given by the referee, but as I say, given the scoring criteria and protocol that the judges have to apply in AIBA boxing, the fact that a knockdown not being given by the referee is not the major event that you might assume that it is. Most people watching this will be familiar with how things are done, but but maybe not everybody. And a bit of a firefight breaking out here at the start of round 3. These two just standing square and throwing. Vikas knows that he's got to go after this round because he's down with 4 out of those 5 judges, and Radev is happy just to stand there and have it with him. Little bit of body work there. Vikas looking to try and land something heavy to the head if he can. Kind of cuffing right hand there from Vikas. Didn't really land clean. Wings off a left hook there. Good left hand on the inside there from Radev. That was a real good, clever shot. Just dipped to his left and found the angle for it. Kind of screw shot. Got up between the forearms and definitely landed. He's good at... He's done a good job here, Radev, in the second round of just getting to the right kind of distance for him when he's up against Vikas. Safe is close. If he's tied up to Vikas, and there's not really an awful lot that the Indian can do with him. Just stamping with that front foot a little bit there, Vikas. Good long right hand from Vikas. That was decent from Radev, though. Got into the range that he needed. Finished on the left hook. Final 30 seconds of round 2, and the scoring of this round absolutely critical. He needs to pull back some of those scorecards, Vikas, having dropped round 1 with 4 out of 5 judges. There's been a lot thrown by these two in this round. It's not been all that easy at times to work out what's actually got through clean and what hasn't. Right hand there from Vikas. Neither one of these has been dominant. I wouldn't say that, so it's going to be fine margins for that one. Vikas, I think, he was the one who worked the harder of the two, and that looks to be reflected by the scores there, because across the board the judges have gone 10-9 for Vikas, and I think that is on account of the work rate that he put in. As I said, it was difficult really to get a handle on who was landing clean. There were lots of flurries where they were both throwing at exactly the same time. So what we have now is Vikas leading by 2 points with one judge, the Polish judge down at the bottom of the card, and the other 4 fights are all level, which is exactly the same scenario we had in our previous fight. So Vikas needs 2 of those 4 judges to go his way in the final round. Radev needs 3 of them. Yasen Radev of Bulgaria in the blue, Vikas of India in the red. Left hand there from Radev was decent, but Vikas, who almost didn't really know where he was in the ring because he kind of lost himself slightly just through a reflex left hand, which got through as well. Looking to lead off with that right hand, Vikas. He doesn't really use the jab particularly. I mentioned it at the start of the fight, and there's no point in labouring the point all the way through, but he's got some natural advantages which he doesn't really use at times. Good right hand on the inside there, though, from Vikas. Radev with just a little bit of a tired right hand himself. Missed it, and maybe a bit slow getting it back, and Vikas clipped him. Looking for that right hand again there, Vikas. Radev trying to get on top of him, trying to close the distance down and get to where he needs to be to make his punches count. Decent jab there from Vikas. Just flicked it up from the waist. But we've seen precious little of that. He turned his back a bit there, Radev, and Vikas just carries on punching. Heads coming together on the inside there, and Vikas letting go with a left and a right. Radev is looking to try and walk him down here, final minute of the fight. Good jab there from Vikas, and that just stopped Radev dead in his tracks as he was trying to come in there. Radev ends up on the canvas and no knockdown there, and the referee absolutely right about that. Heading into the final 30 seconds. Vikas again with the right hand off the back of the jab, but moved in quick. Didn't really have the space for it. There's not been a lot in this final round, but a bit like that second round. I think maybe Vikas is going to get it more on work rate. Good jab, right hand, and he's knocked onto the heels of his feet there, Radev. And Vikas feels that he's done enough, and I would agree with him there. But that was a good fight to watch. That was a good fight to watch. And the dynamic going into that final round was a fairly simple one, really, because Vikas had a 2-point margin with one judge. He needed 2 of the cards that were level going into the final round to go his way. That's what he's going to need to happen. Radev needs 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision from the red corner, Vikas, India.
Vikas has got it. Radev disappointed. He feels that he maybe did enough in that final round, but it hasn't gone his way, and all 5 judges, by the look of those scores, have gone in favour of Vikas for that third and final round. So 2 rounds to 1 with 4 judges, 3 rounds